days. Like, from normal back in those days
to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about another one of these so-called content creators who decide that the grocery store is an appropriate place to film content, if you know what I'm saying. Unfortunately, over the years, we have seen many...
what type of content though? Depends on what type of content.
Many instances of things like this. I don't know though, because I mean, we've seen, let's say, the woman who was going around licking ice cream in the stores and putting it back. Just a few months ago, we had this guy who was spraying roach spray on the produce at Walmart. But this one is just like beyond disgusting to me. So we're going to be taking a look here at a woman who apparently for years, not just one time, two times, whatever, right? Apparently over the course of several years now has been going into the grocery store and just pissing all over produce and groceries and things like that. Now, this is honestly one of those ones that makes you unfortunately second guess going to the grocery store. Obviously you have to, but it's just scary and disturbing to think, truthfully, that as sanitized or as clean you think that the grocery store is and like the produce and stuff that you get from it, there are really lunatics out there that are willing to go to these extents for internet clout. Now, the craziest part is this isn't even a person that I think we would recognize, right? This isn't like some famous TikTok celebrity or something. So this is, from what I can gather just initially here, somebody who has been pissing all over the groceries at the store just for basically nothing in all reality. Now, before we get into the video, I do want to say, if you're brand new around here on the channel, make sure you hit subscribe and like down below. That way you don't miss any of my future uploads. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. A New Hampshire woman was arrested on Friday for allegedly contaminating items at a grocery store with her urine over the course of several years and posting videos of it online, police said. Kelly Tedford, 23, posted videos of her
allegedly contaminated items at the grocery store with her urine over Diddy party? Consistency beats talent. When talent doesn't show up, stay consistent. Bro.
Herself to an unknown internet site showing her contaminating items at a Monadnock food co-op with her urine in Keene, police said. An anonymous
Who are you? What the hell, bro?
report about the posts was made to the police on February 14th. Several other videos created by Tedford have been reviewed by investigators. Quote, "At this time, it appears likely that similar historic incidents occurred in Keene and surrounding communities where Tedford contaminated items and or surfaces with urine, as several videos appear to be recorded as early as 2021, the Keene Police Department said in a news release on Friday. Alright, so already a couple of things here that just really don't add up for me here. Now, as you can see, they say that it appears that this woman has been doing this for years. So she's been going to the store and just like pissing on things. How do you even film that and get away with it? I really don't know. You're telling me that she's just like walking into the store, nobody's noticing that this bitch is pulling her pants down in aisle 6 and pissing all over the cucumbers and the grapes? I don't know, man. Something about this just doesn't seem right whatsoever. I would think like the first fucking time that you do something like that, you would be caught on the spot. I mean, not even just by like an employee wandering around. You're telling me nobody, like customers in the store, anything, saw this going on and decided to say anything? And not only that, but for literally
like
years
video?
at this point. Apparently these videos are going back to 2021, so we're talking 4 years ago at the bare minimum here. Now, I gotta say, it's almost sadly impressive to get away with this for this long. Virtually everybody else that we've ever covered here on the channel for doing anything similar, spitting in food, licking ice cream, spraying roach spray on the produce, right? They pretty much all get caught like within a couple of days. Like the security feed on the cameras, something gets them, right? But apparently this woman had her Fallout sneak points all the way up and was incapable of being detected by anyone in the stores. So that, and then plus she was posting videos of it online. Now, I have to assume that people were seeing this shit happen online. I don't know if people just thought that she was faking this or what was going on here, but it's just insane that for years this went on before even one person anonymously reported any of this shit, right? So the grocery store removed the contaminated products on February 15th after being notified of the incident that occurred on February 10th. The grocery store issued a recall on Friday, urging customers to dispose of any impacted products that were purchased between February 10th and February 15th. The affected products include quinoa, cornmeal, polenta, coconut shreds, and walnuts. Quote, upon notification from law enforcement, we immediately reviewed store video, identified affected products, removed them from our shelves, and sanitized all surfaces. The grocery store said, quote, we also reached out to members who purchased at-risk products. No fresh produce, meat, seafood, prepared foods, or refrigerated products, Optimus, were affected. Now, I gotta assume, right, that these customers
Often uses say 112 the Siri.
Were not thrilled to get that phone call. This is one of those things, right, that you get this phone call, man, you probably don't even think this shit is real, right? You would think this is...
Wait, what? I think that's a dolphin. Wait, what? It kind of looks weird. It said jump in. What the hell is that? That's weird.
What are those trails? Oh, what's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something swimming real fast underneath that water. I hear him. Where's she at?
Yo, this shit would be scary.
Bro. What is that noise? Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's nuts. We got another one over here.
Yo, this is low-key scary,
This
bro.
just keeps getting worse.
This is low-key scary as shit. What the hell?
some sort of joke or something at first. Unfortunately, though, this is not a joke, at least for everybody except for the person doing this shit. Now, obviously, her posting this shit online is an attempt for her to go viral, to get attention, whatever, right? But I guess if that's the case, mission accomplished, bitch. NBC News and everybody nationally is reporting on this one, but clearly the clout and the attention from all of this was not worth it because she has now been arrested by the police for this one. Now, the scary thing is once again, she was doing this for years. Nobody ever caught on to it. Who knows how many stores this might have happened
And
at? Who knows how many?
Also, how many people it's affected and has eaten the food? Yo, I'm screenshotting this. I don't know if this is an illusion.
Many people may have purchased items that were contaminated by this woman. It really is just kind of a crapshoot at this point. You have no clue. We'll probably never know, in all reality, how far this all actually goes. It's a sad reality, too. It's a very scary reality. Now, when it comes to getting attention online, these people very clearly are desperate because they aren't skilled, they aren't funny, they aren't talented, whatever, right? They can't go viral organically. They can't actually do anything people would want to see. They can't make any funny jokes. These people aren't good at anything, and so they resort to actions like this to shock people, to upset people, to get attention, whatever, right? But I think the problem here is that no matter what extent they take it to, no matter what they do, it seems like there is a very unfortunate common theme in all of these cases where eventually they get caught, right? The police get involved, they get arrested, and they don't really get charged, in my opinion, to the degree that they should. Now, they usually do get charged. I will admit.
Didn't the guy, I saw there was a guy named Wolf something. Wolfie? Yeah, he got charged. He did some weird shit. He went into the store and shit. And after he was like, instead of spraying, was it Raid? Chemicals on the products. He did go to jail for that.
Aqui, ó. Tem que comprar o capacete ontem. Tudo nota falsa. Trampo. Prescrição. 200 conto. Poderia muito bem pegar e passar pra outros aqui. Podia ser o mesmo. Um moleque desse vai pra frente. Agora fiquei com prejuízo.
That they do at least get some sort of punishment from the
Poderia muito bem pegar e passar a nota pra outra. Eu não vou fazer isso não, que Deus não agrada. Eu tô com a minha honestidade em dia, tá ligado? Deixa lá pegar fogo. 800 conto de nota falsa. Deus vai cobrar e feio na vida. Aqui, ó.
Yeah.
Tem que comprar o capacete
He came by
ontem.
and told me yesterday all the fake notes.
Eu não nem prestei atenção. Aqui, ó.
Hey, you came to buy yesterday. And all the fake,
Tudo nota falsa.
all the fake notes.
Eu no trampo nem prestei
I didn't pay attention to the grid. 800.
Poderia muito bem pegar e passar
I think I could
pra outra.
very well take it and pass it on to another.
Esse vai pra frente.
But then to be honest, this one goes forward. I didn't take it long.
Agora eu fiquei com prejuízo. Poderia muito bem pegar e passar a nota pra outra.
Could as well take it and
Não vou fazer
I won't do it.
se Deus não agrada.
Feel like God doesn't please.
Eu tô com a minha honestidade.
I'm with my honesty up to date.
Deixa lá pegar
Let it catch
800
fire. Oh,
conto de nota falsa.
the $800 in fake notes died.
Deus vai cobrar e feio na vida desse moleque.
It's going to pay. And this kid,
Aqui, ó. I successfully sued my sperm donor and now I get. I successfully sued my sperm donor and now I get. I'm a sperm donor.
system here, but in my personal opinion, and I'm sure many of you would agree with me on this one, these people should be getting charged much more severely. This isn't some fucking accident. They know exactly what they're doing. And what they're doing is putting other people's health at risk. You gotta think, this woman could have diseases, she could have STDs, she could have all kinds of shit, and she's over here spreading bodily fluids all over items that people will be consuming, eating, things like that. Now, I get it. There might be some freaky motherfuckers out there in the world who would be thrilled for this, but that's something you do in your own bedroom. You know, you don't go to the middle of the fucking Kroger aisle, you know, aisle 17, where I go to get my noodles, open up the box, and piss down in my spaghetti. That is not something that I want. That is not something I would appreciate. So if we could keep my items tamper-free, that would be great. But just as in this case, most of these people do not get the punishment they deserve, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Monadnock Food Co-op told NBC News on Tuesday, quote, "The person in this story was not nor has ever been an employee at Monadnock Food Co-op. Monadnock Food Co-op also sustained a $1,500 financial loss due to the destroyed merchandise and cleaning costs, according to police. Tedford has been charged with criminal mischief as a Class B felony. She has been released on personal recognizance bail and is scheduled for arraignment on April 7th. Deputy Lieutenant Joel Chedster with the Keene Police Department told NBC News on Wednesday that the investigation is ongoing. Police are aware of the site that Tedford was posting to, but will not release this information at this time. Tedford did not immediately respond for any comment. So police are probably doing the right thing and the wrong thing here, not telling people where this was posted, so people can't go and find, you know, the footage and try and copycat it or whatever. Probably for the best, but the fact that she is only facing one felony charge to me is just insane. Now, I get it, a felony is not a good thing to have on your record and whatnot, sure, but at the end of the day, once again, this is something that could have had so many negative consequences. People could have been harmed. People honestly shouldn't even have to put up with this anyway. In my personal opinion, if you knowingly go around spreading like poison or, you know, bodily fluids, any of that kind of shit, or in a grocery store on items, and you do that shit, you post yourself doing that shit, you should be charged with some form of like biological terrorism or something like that, man, because at the end of the day, you're putting other people at risk and you're doing something fucking vile and disgusting, and in this instance, you're forcing this business to eat a $1,500 loss and a massive reputation hit, by the way, too, so that you can try to get attention on the fucking internet. At the end of the day, to me, these people are not being charged anywhere where they should be, you know? And I think that's a huge contributor to why we keep seeing stories like this once or twice a year, because these people are not facing adequate repercussions for what they're doing, and so as a result, they think, ah, fuck it, I can get away with doing this or whatever. Now, these people are clearly mentally disturbed at the end of the day, but that doesn't excuse you doing anything like this right now. I think the reputation hit is a huge unsung part of this story. I mean, from the sound of it, this is a smaller business, right? Maybe even like a family-owned business. I really have no idea, but it definitely doesn't sound like some fucking, you know, Walmart or Kroger where they got 10,000 locations, they're doing real good, and a reputation hit like this for a small business, that could be the end of them, right? Because for me personally, I gotta assume if this happened locally, I would never go back to this store. I don't know, man. It's just fucking sad the degree that losers will go to try and get attention online and to get people to pay attention to them, man. Once again, people with no talent, nothing to say, out here just fucking with the general public just because they think they can, right? Well, in a perfect world, man, these people would be facing way more charges and they would face significant jail time. So anyway, though, I just, you know, I thought this was an interesting story.
Oh yes, isn't she in jail? Yes, she's charged, so like she's going to jail for that.
It really falls in line with a lot of these that we've covered. Honestly, though, I think this might be the worst example, just given how many times it could have happened, the fact that it was literally fucking urine. She's been doing this shit for years, right? Nobody's been doing any...
Weren't there, like, video recording of it? The store definitely has videos, and why the hell didn't they report them? Didn't they report that?
Thing about it until now, but anyway, with that being said...
So they just went through the video and saw, oh, it's her. It's her because she's the usual suspect. Oh, she always pisses on the groceries. Yeah. Like...
Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubTheOptimist. Make sure to check out Shoptimist.
Ever coming to that store. That's just my take. Should have banned her for ever coming in their light. Ban her for life. She should not be pissing on fucking not good. Loki ruining the reputation of good people.
I'm watching the clip. I'm trying to laugh at the boxing when they get exit, bro. Is I try to drop rock, but I slipped.
I need to go to
I'm gonna
sleep.
pull up the manager just to dip off on the spider. It ain't
Yeah,
even
bro.
that shit.